is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where today we have a triple frog theme team submitted by ZT Smith 22. And without further ado, we're gonna see how a line of Toxicroak, Shadow Politoed, and Greninja performs in the Great League. There's about a week left in the Go Battle League season, and currently it's the Catch Cup and the Master League, so I'm gonna have some content for those. But overall, we're gonna have some fun, and we're just going to submit a variety. We're gonna have a variety of videos in this last week before the new season, and when the new season comes out, we're gonna make sure to fill you in on any updates with movesets and which Pokemon are gonna be more viable in the coming season. But here we go. We saw Toxicroak bait the Azumarill, land the Sludge Bomb on the Metagam. In comes Shadow Politoed. I kind of like the Shadow better. That Weather Ball hitting a little bit harder and so spammy. So Politoed able to get to another Weather Ball here. This would obviously knock out the Medi, excuse me. And Azumarill going to bubble down, and now it's time for the Greninja. The Greninja hopping around like a frog. And going for the Hydro. We'll need at least 2 Hydros to knock out Azu. Maybe 2 Hydros plus a little bit. Oh, grabs a shield. Greninja gonna have to use that final Protect shield here. But it is so dang spammy with that new fast move. Water Shuriken. If I'm mispronouncing it, let me have it in the comments. Just totally go off on me. But Water Shuriken, so much energy. Okay, going to unload all the energy here against Redisteel to get rid of it. But here's the problem is, do you get to 2 Hydros before Azu gets to the next charge move? Or is a catch necessary? 3 away and gets there on the charge move priority. That is absolutely ridiculous. From the opponent's perspective, you had to be thinking, like, there's no way they can take out my Reggie with 3 moves and then still get to 2 against my Azu. That is actually pretty ridiculous. Tough lead, a bit of a core breaker. So gonna say swap Poly. Oh, this looks terrible. If ZT Smith finds a way out of this, I will be impressed. Weather Ball, no shield. I don't know if he bothered building up to the EQ. So you do want to at least build up to it in the future. I think you got to come in with Toxicroak, get rid of this thing, and maybe just hope that they're weak to Greninja in the back with something like a G-Fisk or something with little fast move pressure like a Reggie. But this is looking pretty grim. Toxicroak, even with his hat, not sure if he can overcome this battle. Greninja swaps in. Gotta shield something at this point. Naki T flapping away as per usual. Nice timing. Noctowl's only 1 away from the next Sky Attack, though. And the opponent going to get this off immediately. This is not looking too good. Oh, but it is a G-Fisk. No way. Is this possible? Is this possible? Lands the Hydro. This is just a Rock Slide. You should live. Can you somehow, like, bank 2 moves? Yes. Bank 2 moves. Oh, my God. You get off the Sludge. So, Noctowl needs 3 more wing attacks here. I think Noctowl has the Sky Attack, so I think this is CMP. And this won't quite be enough to knock out the Noctowl. Wow, but what a close game. What a close game after such a rough lead. I thought played that really well. Toxicroak with his hat. He's a magician. He's trying out at the local talent show with a magic act, pulling a rabbit out of his hat. Pulling a Baneri out of his hat. And now we're going to see him try and call an Ice Punch. Wow, nasty. Safe swaps the Politoed. Blurs out Sableye. That's not too bad. Not too bad for Poly. And this is kind of a good sign for Greninja. That if this was his best answer to Politoed, probably doesn't have like a hard check in the back to Greninja. Oh, maybe it's like Bastiodon. I don't know if you live. I feel like you hang on to a foul play here. No, not quite. Come in with Greninja, perhaps. Resist the damage. You want to try and come out with some extra energy here if possible, because if you don't have any energy, that Medi is going to be an issue. Oh, hard swaps his Medi. Maybe Night Slash and get out? No, just going to stay? Oh, yeah. So spammy, just going to stay. Get rid of it here. Night Slash should be enough. And what's going to enter against this Greninja? Oh my god, it's the Sableye again? Dude, I think you can shield and water Shuriken all the way down. Farm all the way down. Not quite. Maybe ZT was more on point with this counts than I. And the opponent's out of here. So maybe it was Bastiodon in the back. It's my best guess. Lurantis. Lurantis you don't see too often in the Go Battle League, but it's super spammy. Not a good matchup for it here, though. It does not want to see a Toxicroak. Toxicroak resists everything it can throw. That Leaf Blade, though, is still chunks. Leaf Blade's a really solid move. Sludge Bomb coming through. Bop. Knocks out the Lurantis. Going for the... Oh, my God. Okay, what? Triple weak to Toxicroak? Or maybe it's just the power of the frogs, man. The power of the frogs. The opponents just are beside themselves. They don't know what to do. G-Fisk should hang on, right? Yeah. Hangs on to the Mud Bomb, so just playing for like shield advantage here. So they're probably double weak to Toxicroak. Only have like one answer. In comes Deoxys, and this is probably luring out their one Toxicroak answer too. Because if they're staying in with G-Fisk against Galarian Stun, or G-Fisk against Galarian Stun, they're staying in G-Fisk against Toxicroak, it's a pretty obvious sign that they're going to be double weak to the Toxicroak. Thunderbolt knocks out. Probably come back in with Toxicroak. Problem is, do they get to the Psycho Boost? No, you're able to throw first, which is pretty nice. Deoxys shields. Do you shield back? Yeah. Can you knock out in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Oh, okay. They're not double weak. So this is surprising to me that they bothered staying in with G-Fisk. I feel like they would have been better off just safe swapping Deoxys right away. But maybe they were just too scared of like the potential Sableye. You do want to go for Night Slash here. I had someone ask in a Discord server if Hydro Cannon was still better even when resisted. No, they actually do the exact same damage in this scenario. So Hydro Cannon, when resisted, does the exact same damage as a neutral Night Slash. So Night Slash is the way to go. And Altaria, the surprise closer, able to edge out the victory there. Noctowl with a hat against Toxicroak with a hat. Oh no, this does not look good. Does build up to at least bluff the Earthquake here. Yeah, but people aren't falling for it. People aren't falling for it. Now that they know Politoed has Community Day Legacy Ice Beam, they ain't about that shield life. They're like, I'm on to you, Politoed. I'm on to you, bro. You ain't got no Earthquake. And Lantern going to probably go for a Thunderbolt here. Knock out Poly. Lantern has a ton of energy, so he's got to be really careful. In a perfect world, he could counter down before a second move comes through, but I think Lantern already has like double surf, basically. No, I'm wrong. Goes for a Sludgy B. And this is actually kind of nice, because now you switch, and if they don't have a hard check to Greninja, but they have a hard check to Greninja, and that is just perfect RPS. Rock, paper, scissors. I went for scissors. What did you guys go for? But ZT Smith fighting till the bitter end. Unfortunately, this is going to be too much. And we see the recording cut off there. Oh, good matchup for Toxicroak here into Carbink. Carbink we're going to see more and more of, I presume. Depending on the new season updates. Could make Carbink even better. Could make it have more checks in the meta. Oh, big Earthquake lands. But Politoed hangs on. Wow. Politoed hangs on, gets off a second Weather Ball. Now, what do you come in with? I feel like the counter down shield once kind of makes sense. The opponent did take switch advantage back, though, so this is a little bit concerning. Does get the counter down. And your Backmon does pretty... Oh, so this is fine. This is fine. This is where you needed Toxicroak anyway. Lands the Sludge. And going straight for the Mud Bomb? Maybe willing to, like, just let Toxicroak go here. The problem is, like, the counter damage. If this is a Psychic. No, it's just an Ice Punch. Okay. Oh, hard swaps. Wow. Oh, and gets the farm down. Beautiful timing, right? Didn't get impatient. Didn't get scared and just throw it right away. Still did proper timing throwing after one. I don't know if he gets to another move after this, though. But Toxicroak should, right? Oh, needs the mechanic. Doesn't get it. Can Toxicroak reach a Mud Bomb? Let's go, Toxicroak with a sliver of health. It's the hat. It's the magic hat and probably those really good IVs. More so. 115-15. That allowed Tox to get to that move. Cardonut? What a name. Shiny Shadow Venusaur. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dang cool. Like, I would say a slightly favorable matchup for Tox, but I don't know. Not really. Because Frenzy Plant's just going to be a monster. But look how much that Mud Bomb did. Oh, not going to shield. Interesting. Ow. In comes DD. Oh, wait, what? I don't know if I like this counter swap. I don't know. I guess Politoed isn't, like, great either. Does shield the Thunderbolt. Is there any way you can get to 3? If you can get to 3, then that's pretty nice. But I feel like you only get to 2 here. Do you live through? Oh, they let it go. I feel like the opponent kind of let him off the hook there. Because I feel like he might have been able to shield and then KO in 3 counters. Oh. Oh, okay. Let this go. Put it all on Politoed in the back. They've already revealed a grass type, so you'd think maybe you have a decent time here. But this does not look good. Down a shield. If this was like even shields, maybe. But down a shield, I just feel like there's no way. But gonna spam off these Weather Balls. 2 of the spammiest Pokemon in the game. Shadow Poly looking menacing. But it's not the looks. Don't judge a book by its cover. He may look menacing, but he's very friendly, as I'm told. Very good guy. Stand up. Stand up, teammate. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get the job done against Greninja. Koro 1892. Born in 1892, one of the oldest battlers on the scene. Running the Shadow Quagsire. And we see the safe swap Politoed. They're going to stay in. Chip with the Mud Bomb. In comes Noctowl. So, let's see how much an Ice Beam does if this lands. Ice Beam. Boom. Doesn't, like, quite put it in Weather Ball range, but this is probably pretty close to Weather Ball range where it might grab a shield. Doesn't grab a shield. Here's the awkward thing. Yeah, I would probably let it go too, because I'm not convinced you can Mud Shot down before getting Wing Attack down there. I feel like it'd be close. Gonna play it a little bit safer. Counter down with Tox. And getting ready to swap immediately. Switch Clock might be a little bit decent. So you're going to get a head start here with energy. Yeah, Mud Bomb from Shadow Quag does so much, dude. It's kind of crazy. Building up, going for the Hydro. This would nearly knock out. Quag probably hangs on in the red if this lands. But they shield it. Just going for the back-to-back to get this off. I don't mind this play. Oh, wow. And going to shield. So you're going to be down a shield here, but it's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 fast break, and it's Charizard. See, could have done one more there. Could have done one more there for proper timing and still get it off before the claw. Oh, but the opponent got scared. And they threw a claw here. And now Toxicroak's going to reach the Sludge Bomb. Let's go, baby. Toxicroak beating Charizard. Because he doesn't care. He does not care. He's in there like swimwear. That's a Chris Smooth line. I want to give him credit. I don't want to copy Chris Smooth without credit. Any Chris Smooth fans? Toxicroak into Galv. It's like always a lunge bait here, but Discharge really hurts. So yeah, good call. Going for the Mud Bomb. It'll be CMP again. So let's see how ZT decides to play this. Goes for the sneak once again. I feel like you kind of have to shield. Because otherwise this Gal is kind of a problem to get rid of. Mud Bomb. Opponent lets it go through, so opponent's willing to take just the shield advantage as opposed to switch advantage. We see the pivot into Poly. Mr. Poly going to throw some weather balls. Here, catch, Metacham. Likely a Psychic coming through, which Politoed should survive, but not comfortably. Oof. Get off this weather ball, wait out your full timer. Come in with Toxicroak, perhaps. What do we think is in the back? Oh, one turn lag. That's unfortunate. One turn lag allows... Oh, but it's a pup. Okay, so you still get it off? Oh, God. This is a bold play. Oh, no, it's another pup. See, now you're probably going to live, but you're so low. Dunsparce, okay. If he can somehow get to 2... But no, he doesn't have a Sludge Bomb. Unfortunate. That one turn lag really impacted the game quite a bit there. Tough lead, but kind of forced to stay in. It's not like the back Pokemon have a much better time here. So Cresselia, a massive court breaker. Rise, what the heck does this guy do against a Cresselia? You know, Jim, we're about to find out. Let's see if he can do it. Calls the grass now. That's a good start. Yeah, just going to let it go. I like coming in with Greninja here, yeah. Because you resist the fast moves and you're super spammy. Plus, Weather Ball wouldn't have quite KO'd, so Night Slash will do the job. Ooh. Okay. This looks feasible. This looks feasible. Because it's a Powder Snow A9, it's not that scary. It's not that scary as a Charm A9 would be. Night Slash lands, just going straight Weather Ball. Because it's a Shadow Poly, like these Weather Balls are doing almost half, which is pretty nice. Now you probably just let it go, right? Put it all on your own Greninja. Oh, you're going to get there. Beautiful. It's a little awkward, though, because opponent can just let this go and Powder Snow down. So, yeah, you get out right away. Don't... Oh, gonna bait. Gonna go for the bait. Greninja. Oh, they called it. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, that was risky. And it's not like a huge difference in energy, so I wasn't too sure about that bait. Now the bait probably makes more sense because they almost like have to shield. But now they're just going straight Weather Ball. Night Slash coming through. Gets the shield. Going for another Night Slash bait. Let's go, Greninja. the leader of the Frog Empire. I have totally lost track of A9's energy. It could be dry, could have a move for all I know. But Greninja, stone cold, gets to the Hydro Cannon, which will knock out the Alolan Ninetales. The frog beats the fox. And I think this is the final battle of the video. All three Pokemon with a solid matchup here against Nidoqueen. Of course, Nidoqueen does threaten that Earth Power, which would one-shot the Toxicroak, so you do have to kind of respect it. It's a pretty easy bait for the opponent. Hard swap into Poly. Do you just let this go? Gonna shield, and it is the Earth Power, so a nice shield there. It's a lot of energy. In comes Goon, and like, you probably don't really care about securing this matchup because you know you can just counter down. Let's see if he goes for the Ice Beam here or just go straight Weather Ball. Go straight Weather Ball just to guarantee to get it off. Goon's going to be forced to throw like... Oh, Goon got a little greedy. Goon got a little bit greedy. Lets it go. You can probably jab down with Nido here. So do we see a pivot? We don't. I wouldn't have hated to see a pivot there. Fang. Gonna let it go? Yikes. This is gonna do a lot. Oh, okay. Gonna shield. Gonna be able to do quite a bit of counter damage here by the time he gets to another. And gets off the Mud Bomb. This is beautiful. Because Greninja's gonna be forced to throw right away. Oh, they let it go. They put it all on Nido. But this is just over. Yeah, because they were dry. Let's go. Toxicroak being a bully in the endgame there. Thank you to ZT Smith for the fun triple theme team. The frog theme team. Ribbit, ribbit. That wasn't a really good frog sound, but that's what the frog says. Toxicroak, Shadow Politoed, and Greninja. Let me know in the comments who's your favorite of the three. I think they're all pretty cool Pokemon. Very likable fan favorites. But all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, I already said it once, but I'll say it twice this time. If you enjoyed the video, I'll see you in the next one. Bro, I'm rusty with my outros. It's been so long. But I will see you then for like the 4th time. Shut up, Rise. See you in the next one. Peace.